All right, so this is a companion interview to the Spacefish Army podcast, which was season 3, episode 9, just a few episodes back. I'd recommend watching that one first, but you don't have to. I was interviewing Morgan, the creator of Spacefish, and I realized RJ, her currently fiancé, works behind the scenes. So they had to hide their relationship. They have a really interesting dynamic. It's hard to even do the interview. This guy's so funny. After seeing them interact and meeting him, I really twisted his arm and got him to do a little interview as well. So I hope you love it.
All right, RJ, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me, brother.
Don't make me laugh.
All right.
He's winking at me and you can't see it. See what you did, use the other eye. So you actually work with Mo. You guys work together.
I work for Mo. She's my fiance and my boss.
Okay, how's that work?
It's difficult. I'm always in trouble, either with work or something at the apartment.
I saw the bruises on the back, man. We need to. You guys do work together, and obviously works.
Yeah.
And I've seen the dynamic. We've seen you guys diving. I couldn't interview Mo without interviewing you because you just keep coming up. You were there for the Liveaboard.
Yeah.
You met on the Liveaboard, and you were there for the aftermath, COVID, sent you guys back to the basement. You help launch Spacefish. I mean, you're right here. You're talking to people. What is your role exactly?
All the grunt work that Mo needs help with.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of a jack of all trades. If she needs something brought to the warehouse or stuff delivered to the shop, or I'm going to do sales, or you need the booth built, I'm the man for it.
So you basically make all the behind the scenes work.
Yeah.
What is the hardest part for you?
Trying to excel in something that I have zero background in. I went to school to be a teacher, and I'm a scuba instructor and got my captain's license, and I am now selling women's clothing. It's
They do men's.
Yeah, and women's and men's clothing, but I never would have thought that I ever would have been selling leggings to men in Arkansas. And I've had to adapt, and it's been a big learning curve, and trying to excel in something I never thought I would have done. I've never worked in an office. I've always been doing service-based jobs or construction or working in the dive industry, and now I'm finding myself making calls, trying to follow up with people on making an order with Spacefish Army, and it's just adapting to that way of life has been probably the biggest challenge.
You're engaged. You guys obviously get along. I've seen your vibe. What's the trick to working together?
When we first met, we had to keep our relationship a secret for like 9 months.
Of a pregnancy?
No, because our boss couldn't find out that we were a couple. So when you have to hide that from someone that you're living with, literally right next door.
So you had to hide your relationship when you lived on the Liveaboard.
Yeah.
Was it nice to kind of come out?
Yeah, it was. Eventually, for sure, definitely. On the Liveaboard, we would work 2 months at a time, surrounded with the guests and dealing with customers all the time. And you had to really have a good relationship with the people that you worked with. And I feel like that's how we excelled working so well together, especially since our living quarters were very tight and you had no personal space. So you had to get along and work well with the people that you're crew. And that's...
So you had a trial by fire, kind of, so to speak.
Exactly.
You couldn't have probably just met up and said, hey, let's start a business together, but let's also be together.
Yeah.
I feel like that wouldn't work.
Never. It was years of hiding a relationship, long hours, working hard in the dive industry. And through all that trial by fire, we now work together very well. We also are kind of polar opposites. She's really good on the computer, designing amazing art, and I am terrible at all of that. But I am very good with sales and being in front of people and talking to people and customer service. And I feel like both of our opposites attract, and anything that I'm terrible at, she's amazing at, and anything she's not good at, I'm good at. So we kind of fill each other's gaps, I guess.
What advice would you have for anybody else? I'm sure you guys have had challenges. She's standing right there, so you can just tell me later off camera. No, I mean, you guys clearly have a great vibe. What advice would you give to other people who are trying to start a business together? There's always going to be trying times with that, no matter how good it goes. What's your secret? Like, is there one thing you lean on?
Being patient. If there's something that really drives you crazy or something that like really made you upset, just sleep on it. And if you don't really care about it the next day, then don't even worry about it. But if it is something that the next day you're still got your mind focused on, then you need to bring it up and address it. Like, don't be too quick to judge, and give it some time and just step back every once in a while.
So I like that. So sleep on it one night. If it's still a problem, then talk about it.
Yes.
And address the problem.
Exactly. If you don't care about it the next day, then forget about it. It wasn't a big deal.
And that's good. What do you look forward to working with Mo with Spacefish?
All the doors that it's opened, and just being able to travel, and you never know what's going to happen every day. There's always something new, and it's
not stagnant.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's never boring. We're traveling and doing stuff I always dreamed about for work.
So you're going to be here for a while.
Oh, absolutely.
RJ, thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Just as a reminder, that was a follow-up interview to the Spacefish Army creator Morgan Oughton. It was Season 3, Episode 9, just a few episodes back. If you want some context to see where this one came from, go back and listen to that one if you get a chance. As always, thanks for coming on. Hope you have a great day. And if you want to support my channel, go to sweetwaterscuba.com. We have all the good stuff like the shirts, the hats, the stickers, everything. Autographed kids' books are on there and wholesale opportunities for retailers. Don't forget, we're on almost every major channel. Put out daily content, new stuff all the time. I'm on live all the time, so hopefully I'll see you on either TikTok, Kenny_Dial, Instagram, Sweetwater_Scuba, Facebook, just search me, or just search me in your browser, Kenny Dial. One of those should come up. Finally, the YouTube channel has all the podcasts and all of the short form stuff. It actually kind of has everything in one spot. Either way, I hope to see you on one of these apps, on one of these pages. Whatever connects us to the underwater world, I hope to see you there. Let's show the rest of the world the rest of the world.